Hello, welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're not, welcome back. I am Rihanna and I own my small business called Rihanna Crochets. It is basically me crocheting the cutest stuffed animals you've ever seen in your life. I basically just talk about my journey as a small business owner on my YouTube, but I also do crochet stuff as well, so keep watching. So it's actually the day after my last market in March, and so you're just gonna have to forgive the fact that I look exhausted because I am exhausted. So this video is basically just gonna be me going through. I'm probably gonna show you like the first day, and then like in between the days I'll like talk about what happened in the video and like experiences I had, and then I'm going to do that for each day, and then at the very end of the video I'm going to do the entire breakdown for each day and then a monthly breakdown of what I sold and everything. So if that's what you're here for and you don't want to see all like the time lapses of me like setting them up and like the market setup situation, you can just skip that part. I'll put like the time down. But I really like watching people like set up, go through the whole day. I find it very satisfying. It's like great thing to crochet to, actually. So if you have a crochet whip or working on something else that isn't crochet, go ahead, get your work in progress, get your comfort drink, and cozy up and watch this. Hi everybody! Today is another wonderful market day, as you can tell from the barrage of stuff back there. It is currently like 22 degrees outside, so let's do this thing. So this was the first time that my boyfriend and I had ever set up the tent, and the time lapse does not do it justice because it literally took us so long to figure it out. But once we did, we got right to putting the tables together, and it actually didn't take that long to put the tables together because I've set up many table booths in my time. This was the first time I was using these displays though, and so I was just kind of like figuring it out where I wanted to put everything as we went. But I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I haven't really changed up the look since. I mean, I've changed like where I put the tables in the actual booth, but the tables themselves look the same. I can't believe I'm actually set up. It looks so good, and I'll show you like more in the close-up video, but I legitimately can't believe that I made all of this. Like, how? I have a whole garment rack? That's crazy. I feel like an actual real-life business. Whenever you just have a table, it kind of is like, I'm just doing this for fun. This is a hobby. But when you have a whole tent, and you have multiple tables and a garment rack, you're like, so I'm a business owner? That's crazy. Anyway, it's freezing outside, and I'm really cold, but I'm excited. I think it looks good. So the reason that it looked so early and so like dead in that first video that you saw was because that weekend was daylight savings time. And you know where I'm from? Texas, who does daylight savings time. And you know where my boyfriend's from? California, who does daylight savings time. Do you know where we are? Arizona. Did you know that Arizona does not do daylight savings time? Yeah, so we were up an hour earlier than we needed to be. We thought it was 6 a.m. It was 5 a.m. And I showed up to the market and nobody was there. There was one truck there and like nothing was happening. And I was like, because I thought we were like 30 minutes late. They tell you can show up anywhere from 7 to 9 a.m. and we were there at 7:30. We were there at 6:30, okay? And I was like, where is everybody? Like, is this market like so small? Like, I don't know what to think. I don't know. And I texted the coordinator and I was like, hey, we're here. Just don't know where my spot is. And she immediately texted and she was like, hey, I'm gonna be there in like 15 minutes. Thank you for being there so early. And I was like, so early? What do you mean? We get to what we believe is 1 p.m., but is actually 12, which 1 p.m. is when the market ends. And we look at everyone and we're like, nobody's packing up. I thought the market was over and there's like a ton of people here now. I'm so confused. And we look at our neighbors and we're like, hey, so like when do you guys normally like pack up? And they were like, is it already 1? And they looked at their phones and they're like, no, it's noon. And we were like, what do you mean it's noon? And they were like, it's not, daylight savings we don't do daylight savings here. And we were like, So yeah, the entire day we thought it was an hour later than it actually was. And it stressed me out, bro, because I thought we were just sitting there for an hour with nobody at the market. And I was like, this is a little scary. And then it turns out that we were just being silly, so yeah. Hour and a half left. We're doing really well. I'm very happy with this, even though it's really, really cold and I'm freezing. So you just saw my first market in Flagstaff. I was incredibly nervous. Like, I could not sleep the night before because I was so nervous about how it was going to go. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was about on par, but like a little bit better than the markets I did in Texas. And so I was really happy with it. I was freezing the whole time. I did not crochet a single thing while I was doing the market because my hands were so cold I had to wear gloves. And if you've ever tried to crochet with gloves on, I wish I could twitch my eye on purpose because that was the worst thing ever. The yarn kept getting stuck on my hand. I couldn't do it. So I didn't make anything that day. But I'm really happy with how it turned out, and yeah, let's get on to day 2. You're gonna find out how much I made at the end, so keep watching. I don't know, man. Hi, welcome to another market vlog. This is the second market vlog of March, and it's still just as cold. We had like a really big storm blow in a couple of days before the market, just like last week, so it's still snowy outside. But luckily it's going to get warmer throughout the day, unlike last week. And so I'm excited for that. And yeah, my goals for this market are literally just to have so much fun and honestly crochet some more during the market. Hopefully it'll be warm enough for me to take my glove off because it's just impossible to crochet with gloves. But yeah, I'm really hoping that everything goes super well, and let's see if we can beat last week. Let's see what happens. So. It is literally so bright out. I already had to take my jacket off because the sun is intense. And I have forgotten so many things today. I forgot to embroider smiles on the extra leggy frogs I made. I forgot to bring hangers. I forgot to weave in all my ends on my scrunchies. So that's what I'm doing right now, because I can do that. I unfortunately did not bring any black yarn, so can't really embroider leggy frog faces. But luckily I only made 6 leggy frogs and I had a bunch already, so there's only one on display right now that doesn't have a face. So you live and you learn. Also, pro tip, bring sunscreen. Bring sunscreen. I know you're under a tent, it doesn't matter. The sun finds a way. Sun always finds a way. How are y'all doing today? Guys, stay warm.
I know, yeah, you guys are okay in the shade.
Yeah, it's rough. I think it's worse.
I feel like it makes such a difference.
The mountain breeze bills too.
Yeah. Although it is pretty amazing that we have a market in the snow. Yeah, thank you guys for being here.
Of course. Feel free to touch anything or try anything on.
Okay, thanks. Oh, this is so cute.
That's actually my best seller. Everyone loves them. You can tie their arms around purses or bags.
That's so cute. These are too cute. My nephew's birthday is coming up here.
Aww, wonderful. Are you okay with cash or card?
I'll take card if that's okay. Right, your name number is easiest here. This one of these like Venmo or something.
Yes, I have Venmo.
Okay, sweet. I can do that. Okay, that's wonderful. I have to do the credit card charge. That's those photography sometimes, so I always am like, okay, perfect. Thank you.
You want a bag for those? Or?
I'm good with that one. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Are you here all throughout the summer and stuff too? Cool.
Have a great day.
Guys, I'm kind of popping off today. It's only an hour and a half in, and I'm pretty sure I've made more than $100. Hi. Thank you.
Those scrunchies you made?
Yes. Yeah, they're normally 6, but if you buy 3, they're 5 each, so 15.
Are you from Flag?
I'm not from here. I actually just moved because my boyfriend goes to school at NAU. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Yeah, of course. You can try anything on.
Oh, that hat's cute. Did you live in Phoenix before?
I actually am from Texas, so.
Oh, I lived in Austin.
Oh, cool. I'm from Houston, so.
Houston has good food.
Yes, it
Terrible
does.
traffic.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't miss it.
You're a Texas girl?
Yes, yeah.
You miss Texas?
Sometimes, but I really love the mountains here, and those are not in Texas, so.
I know. In Austin, I just was homesick for Washington State. I
Oh,
was like,
cool.
There's just no mountains here. It was
Nope.
flat.
All flat, for sure.
Good food though.
Yes.
Have you been there? Like Austin?
I have just a couple of times. My half brother lives there.
Ooh, I bet he loves it.
Yes, he does.
Is this like a chicken?
Yes, it is. Do you play Stardew Valley?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, they have blue chickens in there. So
Chicken? Which one's $6?
$6?
You say something for 6?
The scrunchies are normally 6, but if you
Oh.
buy 3, they're 5 each, so 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So day 2 happened, and as you can see, I got a lot better about recording during the actual day, and I got some really cool customer interactions. I'm really happy because that's actually one of my favorite parts about markets. Like, sure, selling stuff and like selling out of products is so fun and so awesome, but really the thing that makes markets so special for me is getting to see people face to face and see like their actual real life reactions to what I'm doing. Like, I cannot tell you how many times people walk by and they're like, "That's so adorable." It's just, it warms my heart. It warms my little tiny Grinch heart, okay? You're gonna notice that each day I get a little bit more excited because something crazy happened, and it's that at each market I did in March, I did a little better each time. So also, before we get into the third day, this is like the exact time where I finished my market upgrade, my booth upgrade glow up video. I'll put it up here. So I finally finished my crocheted banner that you're gonna see on the front of my table, and it brought a lot of attention. a lot of people were pointing at it, being like, that is so cute. That's such a great idea. People were telling me like, oh my gosh, I've never seen somebody like crochet their own banner before. That's so cool. So yeah, if you're a crochet artist, think about crocheting your own banner because it brought a lot of attention. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, let's get on to day 3, I guess.
Good morning, lovelies. It is market day. Right now I'm walking my dog. He's going insane. So sorry for the shaky cam because this is a really rocky terrain and I have to watch my steps, so it's gonna be a little shaky cam, but I'm really excited for today's market. It's like, if you couldn't tell, I'm not like bundled up because it's the first market that I'm doing this year that it is not 20 degrees outside when I'm setting up, so that's really nice. Bro, the mountain like trail behind my apartment is no joke to walk, and I normally don't talk at the same time, so I'm a little out of breath, but I'm really excited about it because it's the first market that it's not going to be 20 degrees, and like the highest it's gotten at the markets is normally around what it is right now, which is 40. And today the high is like 60 something. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe this means that there's gonna be, oh geez, dog. This means that there's going to be a lot more people there because it's like actually like very nice outside and it's like beautiful today. Like, what a sunrise. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. My dog's turning me around. So yeah, my lovely boyfriend is setting up the car right now. What a gentleman. And yeah, I guess I'll see you whenever I'm at the market. So the market hasn't even started yet and I already got my first sale, so we're all set up. We are 30 minutes in and I literally already had 6 orders, so yeah, I literally am really happy right now. Bro, the vendor next to me has the cutest dog ever, and he just came over and just nuzzled me. And then he gets upset when I stop petting him. He's so cute. His name is Luffy from One Piece. Yes, hello. You are I know, let me keep petting you. I'm sorry. You're so needy. You're so needy. Yes, you are. Oh, is that the good spot, Papa?
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
cool.
How many do you have?
7 right now. I was like, I'm going to say 8. One of them was a rooster.
Going on 9.
That's awesome.
It's one of our goals is to have hens eventually.
Yeah.
It's a project. It's a big project.
For
but
sure.
It's awesome. It's absolutely worth it. Yes, I don't get eggs as much as I would like, but I've always got chickens.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't eat the meat, so
Yeah.
they're just always friends for the house.
Yeah, absolutely. I think our dog would love having someone to protect like that. You know?
It took some training to get the dogs and chickens into a space where they can be together. Especially when I had to introduce chickens to dogs who didn't have chickens.
Hi.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we had a couple of accidents.
Feel free to try anything on or touch anything.
You're all trained up now.
Yeah, good.
one of my dogs actually the most worried about. She tracked herself with the chickens, and then she got attacked so much while she was tracking the run before I found her that she's terrified of me.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame them.
They must have got her good because like she was just standing there like inside of the run just watching her like sad.
Oh,
I
poor
have no
baby.
idea how long she was in.
Hens can be mean too. They can go after for
I really got into a fight with one was I was like, I started kicking it because it was pecking me, and then I started getting really mad.
Yeah,
So I handle it more passively now.
Okay. We will probably be back.
no problem.
Sounds good.
Good chat with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love when people walk by and they're like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, and they don't come in.
Good morning.
Come on, listen to your kid. They want to come in here.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning. How y'all doing? Yeah. A lot of kids like tying around like backpack straps.
Oh, that's so cute. That's smart. Do you make all of these?
Yes, I do.
I'm trying to learn how to crochet.
Really?
So she's like, you gotta come over here and check
Yeah.
this out.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have any tips?
YouTube. YouTube is how you
That's kind of
learn.
what I started doing. And I just need to play around and like look at more like trying to make like an oven.
Yeah.
It's just hard.
I would definitely start small with like small little projects,
What kind
and
of yarn do you use? Like,
it depends. So like my stuffed animals, that's all like polyester velvet yarn because it's super soft. With like wearables, I would do more cotton yarn because it's way more breathable than like acrylic. I personally don't really like acrylic yarn, but it's the cheapest, so sometimes you have to use it.
I got like a beginner set and it had like a bunch of the acrylic and it's like really bad.
Yeah.
I don't like it
Yeah,
either.
yeah,
So I got a couple of cotton ones
Yeah.
to make the oven mitt with, but it seems like, is there like different thickness? Like,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a weight 4 yarn.
Gotcha.
That's like the most common yarn to use for most things. And then like that's all weight 6 yarn. So it's bigger and it goes up in size.
These look like it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Well, you crush it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. As well.
I do not knit. I would say that crochet is easier because it's just one hook and knitting is 2 needles and you have to like use the wire and stuff like that. This is like so much easier to handle, I think, but I haven't tried knitting, so I don't know.
Yeah. Did you knit the sweater?
No, I crocheted it, yes. Yeah.
That's so nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you. Yeah, the scrunchies are 1 for $6. I don't know if you saw the sign, and if you get 3, they're 5 each, so 15.
That's not bad. I think I'll get this one.
Yeah, for sure. Cash or card?
I'm gonna do card.
Sounds good. You want to check her out?
These are adorable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
$6.56 with tax.
Thank you.
Do you want a bag or anything?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank y'all.
much.
You have a great day.
Guys, somebody just took my business card and then showed me an eyeball sweater and then asked if I could make one for them. And they said they would text me. So we might have gotten a commission. That's a hooded scarf. So you put it over your head and then you tie it around.
Okay, I recognize you.
Oh my god. Look at them, they're kissing. They love each other. That's so cute. So, I seriously think crochet is like routine because I tried it and I realized that I couldn't count.
I'm here to help. This is all her.
You you are an angel. You are honest. Thank you for your service.
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all. You have a great day.
I hope my mic caught that. That'd be really funny. Guys, I sold out of my medium green leggy Crocs.
So day 3 happened and it was the best market yet. It was the first time that I had sold out of anything at any market, and I was on cloud 9, bro. Like, I was just so excited and so happy. I couldn't believe it. And I also talked to a lot of people. I will say all of the commission stuff that I've been talking about so far in the videos, nobody's reached out yet. Because I will make it for you if you're watching this, okay? I can make you literally anything you dream of, unless it's like insane, okay? I don't know. But I probably shouldn't say anything, but yeah, they haven't reached out. So if people talk to you at markets and they're like, oh, make something for me, and they take your business card, don't get your hopes too high, okay? Don't get your hopes too high. But it's still awesome that people pick up my business card and are like, I see your talent and I want to support you. So that in itself is really awesome and really amazing, and I'm very grateful about it.
Good morning, lovelies. Today's market day, and it's gonna be the last market of March, so my dog just tried to jump at my phone. Anyway, it's gonna be the last market of March, and I'm really excited about it. I have high hopes, even though it's a tad colder than it was last week, if you couldn't tell by my jacket. But man, just listen to this. I have no idea if my phone's picking it up, but bro, just the birds and the mountain breeze, it just is so lovely outside. But yeah, so I'm walking my dog, as you can probably tell, who is being insane. Stop eating your leash. He's crazy. Anyway, and my boyfriend's packing up the truck, and then we're gonna go to Starbucks because I couldn't fall asleep last night, and therefore my boyfriend couldn't either. Great. I have pretty bad anxiety, so it's hard for me to sleep sometimes because my brain just won't shut off. And you know what? That's fine. It's okay. Before market, it's a little annoying, but you know what? It's fine. But yeah, we're gonna go to Starbucks and get some coffee. Hopefully some warm coffee because, bro, it's so cold. And some breakfast, and then we'll be there. So, see you there. I think we're gonna put this over here. Normally, I have my table on this side and my rack on this side, but I'm gonna try something new today. I'm feeling adventurous, I guess. Which, I don't know, it's probably not a good thing, but I think it's kind of fun to do new things and not do the same thing every single time. I really like these displays, and I don't care that nobody can see the what I painted underneath. I think it's perfect. Also, I washed my tablecloths this week, and there's like a huge stain on this one. People think I'm just talking to myself. That's probably what they think. I think I'm just like muttering under my breath. You thought I was just talking to myself. I can't find the microphone cap. I know it's in my bag somewhere, but I'm too lazy to go look for it. My hands are after I put them in, so be aware of that if you're gonna get a display like this. Goal. Also, life hack: to put these things on with barely any hassle. Line it up, and then pick the thing up, and then it slides right on. Isn't that nice? That's such a cool idea that I came up with. I don't know, some already has done this before, but I was just struggling so hard with the first time I put these together, and I was like, wait. And then I was like, I'm a genius, so. Guys, the most absolute adorable puppies are across from us, and I love them so much, but literally everyone's just staring at them and not walking in here at all. So the puppies are adorable, but they might be my demise for this market, but it's okay. I get to stare at puppies all day, so I'm chilling. Guys, dude, I literally just sold my orange and green sweater vest. Dude, I literally can't believe it. She picked it up and then just immediately bought it. I'm in disbelief. I'm so happy right now. Guys, somebody bought my $75 wrap top, the granny square one. Are you kidding me? So guys, it is incredibly windy. We had to take the banner down because it was making the entire tent shake. And we've had to like tie everything down with a ton of rope, and it is blowing everywhere still, so it's fine though. Booth update. We have 2 hours left. Yo, so 4th market popped the heck off, bro. I legitimately, I wish that I had been recording whenever I made those early sales, because I was jumping up and down after they left. I was so excited. I almost started to tear up. I'm an emotional girly, okay? I cry about everything, so it was not new to me, but I was just so happy and could not believe it. I hadn't sold any clothing up until this day, and then I sell 2 in one day. Okay. All right. Sure. But yeah, it was just amazing, and I just reflect over the entire day because we were sitting across from the dogs and you saw that, but my boyfriend and I were like starting to get really sad because people were walking by and they would look at our booth for a second and then they would be like, puppy, which, like, sure, me too. I was staring at them the whole day. They were adorable. But I was like, oh no, we're not gonna make any sales today. This is not great. And then boom, and we popped off and it was fine. So I got humbled really quick that I need to just chill out and let the day be what the day is, you know? But it's kind of hard for me to do that, kind of hard for me to like separate like profit from success for the market, which is something that's very important. But for me, it's hard because it's my only source of income right now. In the future, it won't be. But right now, I'm kind of in purgatory because we're going to be moving soon. So it's like, I don't know what to do. Anyway, enough about that. But if you are not in purgatory and you do have another income, then you should be doing markets just for the fun of it, because if you tie all of your self-worth and success in your business to the amount of profit you make, girl, you are going to be going like this. Because whenever I said earlier that it's kind of insane that my March market season went like that, it really is insane, because that doesn't happen. Like,
Markets go like this. You have no idea who's going to be at the market. You have no idea if they brought cash to spend. Maybe they're just window shopping. You have no idea so for me, most of my sales are either towards little kids or like college girls, and then the random like guy every once in a while. And so I had no idea if at the market people were going to bring their kids or not. And kids are the people that bring in the most sales for me. So if there are no kids, then I have less sales. That's just how it is. And I can't predict that. And my self-worth and my business success story cannot depend on that. So I'm really trying hard not to tie them together in a neat little bow. But I would totally recommend, if you are doing this as a side hustle, this is not your main hustle right now, then just do it for the vibes. Do it for the people that you get to talk to, the experiences you get to have. Like I was saying, the best parts of the market are when you interact with people, because you're not just selling products, you're also selling information. Like, so many people were talking to me about crochet and they were like, oh, what is this? Is this like a single crochet stitch? Is like, how did you do this? Blah, 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 blah. Like, you get to sell community knowledge of crochet or whatever you specialize in, to just like get the word out there, like this art form exists and it's beautiful and it's really pretty and cool, and you just get to share that with people even if they don't buy anything. So you should just be getting so much happiness and content vibes. I don't know, content content vibes, okay? From your market experience, even if you don't make a single sale. Yeah, it's supposed to be a community building process, and I feel like by the end of this whole market season, I think I'm getting a little bit more of a grasp on it. Now, I'm saying this knowing I'm saying this knowing I am a full-on hypocrite, because I've been struggling with this for the entire time I've done markets. I will say I started markets last year in October when I was student teaching, so back then it was my only source of income as well. And so it's harder for me, but I'm hoping to get to a point where even if it is my only source of income right now, like, I'm doing this and it's fun and I'm having a blast. So I encourage you to do the same, knowing that I'm right along with you. But enough rambling about, I don't even know. Let's get on to what you really came here for, which is the profit breakdown and everything that was a bestseller. So let's get right into it. All right, so I'm looking at my laptop right now. So if I'm like, that's why. But let's talk about profit. Let's talk about all of the things that I sold. So week 1, in total, I made about 30 sales. I made 30 sales. And the average amount of money I made per sale was $10.05, which is pretty great. My bestsellers were the medium green leggy frog, as always. The reigning champ, actually. The medium green scrunchie, I sold 3 of those, which was wild. And then yellow bees. Everybody loves a good yellow bee. Everyone does. I don't know. Total, I made $301.37 at this market, which, like I said, that was about on par with what I made at the Texas markets. It's just about what I made. So I was very happy. When I went into the first market, I was expecting nothing because I had no idea. I've never sold in Flagstaff before. And if you're selling somewhere for the first time, you have to go in with 0 expectation. None, because you have no idea who's there. So yeah. And then week 2, I made 23 sales less, but the amount of money per sale that I made was around $14.48. So much higher. So, my bestseller that day was actually my light green leggy frog, which has never happened before. People usually gravitate towards the medium green for some reason. I mean, it's my favorite, so everybody knows my favorite is what's gonna sell. So I just found it interesting. I think I sold 4 light green leggy frogs that day, which was crazy. I only had 1 left. But yeah, my total profit for that day was $333 flat. Which was better than the first market, and I was just like, wow, like I wasn't expecting to keep up with the amount of sales, because there gets to be a point where you're selling the same thing over and over again and it's not perishable. Like you keep it for the rest of your life until it breaks. And so you get to a point where it's like sales can kind of go like this because everybody has it already. So I was expecting like, oh, the same people who came last week are probably gonna come this week to like check it out, but I was wrong. I was very wrong. And it didn't happen at all this month. So we'll see if it happens next month. Check in for my next April market recap, okay? And then week 3 happened and I made 28 sales. And then the average money per sale was $12.63. So right in the middle of those two, but I made right in the middle of those two amount of sales. So my bestseller was the medium green leggy frog. As you see, I sold out, so I sold 5 of them. If you want me to like go through how much stock I bring to a market, comment down below, let me know. Because I calculate it all in a spreadsheet because I'm extra like that. So, and then the total I made that day was $353.74, and that beat my previous best market in Texas. And I was just like, no way. My 3rd week here and I beat my best goal. Like, that's crazy. I was very, very happy. But get this, it gets better. It gets better. Okay? So the 4th week, I made 35 sales, and the average amount of money per sale that I made was $17.19. Okay? So much higher than the other ones, and I made so many more sales. Are you kidding me? You can do the math right now. How much money did I make? Yeah, I made $601.61. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? I can't believe it. I was stunned the whole day. And like, it was so funny because throughout the day I was like, oh my gosh, are we gonna hit 400? And then we like blew past 400. One order and it was like 450 already, and I was like, are we gonna hit 500? Another order blew past. By the end of the day, we were at $592, and I was like, no way. No way. It was crazy. And then we just sailed right on over. 601. It's perfect. My bestseller for that day was actually the mushrooms. I sold 3 or 4, I think 4. I think I sold 4 mushrooms, which my mushrooms, I sell them for $15. So kind of insane. Yeah, I literally can't believe it. I'm still kind of in shock that I actually made that much money. And that brings my total amount of profit for the whole month of March to $1,589.72. Now, this doesn't include the booth fees that I have, or like how much money I spent on yarn or the tables or anything like that. I don't really count the tables and other things because I've had those and I've like basically paid them off with other markets. But there are a few new things that I added, especially the last week. I added a full-size mirror, which I think that's the reason I sold the clothes. So like, y'all need to go get a full-size mirror if you're selling wearables, because people like grabbed it, held it up to their bodies, looked at the mirror, and then walked to my counter and checked out. That's legitimately what happened. And so yeah, I'm kind of like, why didn't I bring a mirror? But yeah, it was just wild, and I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I just am so grateful for all of this. I never thought in a million years that I would make that much at a market. Like, Sure, I have a goal for myself to make $1,000 at a market. I didn't think it would ever come true. And now I'm kind of like, what if it can? Like, if I do a summer market and it's like popping off, like maybe, I don't know. Anyway, it gives me a lot of hope, and I'm really excited for the next season to see what happens, because I guarantee you it's gonna go like this. I don't think it's gonna go like this because there's no way. But yeah, I think these numbers are really great for me, and I think they're very realistic. They're realistic amounts of sales that you can make in a day. So you're not gonna see like $2,000 weekend. That doesn't happen for me. But I think it's real. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel so you can see more market vlogs, but also more crochet content, and who knows, maybe other crafts soon. I really just am very grateful that you stayed to the end, so thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!